Okay, I have been doing a series on getting organized in 2026, and the next video here, which we're going to do now, is about setting goals. Before going into that, however, I do want to point out in the series, I was originally going to go in two directions. The first set of videos was about getting organized in life generally. The second set of videos was going to be about organizing in your genealogy and your memory keeping. But I need to make a change. I need to make a change because life has a way of shifting priorities, and ironically enough, that's perfectly aligned with what we're going to talk about with setting goals. Our family is preparing for a move that's going to be happening at the end of January, and it came up pretty quickly, I wouldn't say unexpectedly, but the opportunity showed itself, so we decided to take it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the first part of the organization series on life organization by talking about setting goals. I'm going to delay talking about genealogy until after the move, so we'll look to February to do some of that. But let's talk about setting goals and some tips that might be helpful. At this time of the year, many people set goals. It's something that is just expected with January, right? Our New Year's resolutions, what is it that we want to accomplish? And goals are important, but goals alone do not make anything move forward. What actually does move things forward are your actions. And your actions must be clear, they must be doable, and you need to track that you're actually doing them. So this year, as I set goals, I've done something a little differently. I have not only my goals, but I have a list of specific actions that I track throughout the week to see if I'm doing them. And every week, I review my actions to see what's gotten done, where am I making progress, where am I stalling. Doing this helps ensure that my goals do not stay abstract, helps ensure that my goals are not overwhelming, but it gives me the opportunity to make refinements and adjustments week to week, but keeps me focused on where I'm trying to get to. So as the year continues and we continue to make progress in 2026, here is one thing that you can do if you're feeling overwhelmed or feeling stuck by any of your goals. Write down one goal that you care about, then write down 1 to 2 actions that you can track on a day-to-day basis or weekly basis to see if you're working towards that goal. At the end of the week, ask yourself, did I take the actions that I specified for this goal? No judgment, just awareness. Then, after you've done that review, you can decide your next steps and how you might continue to make progress. But at least you've checked in on the actions that you said would get you towards your goal. And these weekly check-ins, these adjustments, is really an example of how being organized works with our lives, not against it. So I invite you to share with me, how do you handle the goals that you are setting for your own life? Do you specify actions currently? Do you check in regularly, such as weekly, on where you are with them? Tell me about your experience. For now, I'm going to put this series on pause, as I mentioned. Come back in February with genealogy specific tips, memory keeping, and organization tips. But right now, I need to let my own systems help me through this transition. I may do some videos occasionally, so I may pop up, but see if any of the tips I've shared during this video series has been helpful to you. Let me know what you've thought. Let me know what you're interested in hearing more about. And I'll actually check back in about my own organization and goals and see how things have been going in the first month of 2026. I welcome you to follow, like, subscribe, do all the things so that when I do pick up this series, you will be one of the first to know about it. Let's rock organizing in 2026.